This man had just finished undressing when he realized someone behind him wanted to attack him. He then turned around calmly and said, "Either get out or just do what you have to do." The bearded guy laughed, but when he tried to act, he was immediately stabbed in the shoulder. Then he was swept off his feet. He tried to defend himself but took a punch, was kicked away, and even took a flying kick. Every movement the man made was as fluid as a dance. In a few seconds, he knocked all the attackers to the ground. No one else had the courage to mess with him in prison. Upon leaving, he stayed at an inn because he knew there was a group nearby involved in underground black skirt fights where the winner could take thousands of dollars and the loser got totally wrecked. The man began to discreetly observe what was happening. The current fight was between a skinny cowboy and a 300-kilogram brute of pure muscle. Their sponsors were Baldy, Flatfoot, and James, the local big boss. Before the fight, Flatfoot told the cowboy to use his speed and agility, but as soon as he stepped into the ring, it was clear that against brute force, no technique worked. Every punch from the cowboy seemed to hit an iron wall, while he himself was thrown to the ground with ease. Soon after, the giant mounted him and began to deliver iron punches. No technique, it was pure brutality. The cowboy almost died from the beating until Flatfoot reluctantly stopped the fight and lost $10,000 to James. Later, a discouraged Flatfoot returned to his car, but upon entering, he got a shock seeing the mysterious man sitting in the back seat. Scared, he pulled out his gun. The man, however, only said he wanted to be his new fighter. Flatfoot laughed. "I don't even know who you are. That's just asking for me to lose more money. Besides, the brute only fights big-name fighters." The man then handed him $300, saying it was just the beginning, a way to prove his worth. With no other options, Flatfoot ended up accepting. Next, Flatfoot took the man back to the ring and looked for another better. But this new opponent's fighter wasn't weak either. As soon as the fight was announced, the two took their positions, and in just 2 moves, the fight was over. This left Flatfoot completely euphoric. He had no idea the man was actually so skilled. The next day, he took him back to the fight venue and bet 5,000 rays in his name as the new challenger. The bold man in charge of the arena accepted immediately. The opponent tried to throw some light jabs, but the man reacted with a sidestep, winning with ease. Flatfoot was ecstatic, shouting that he could even take down 2 at once. The bold man took it seriously. The man, however, responded with a side kick, a blow over the shoulder, and a cross arm bar. A snap was heard. One of their bones broke. At that moment, the fat bold man began to act dishonestly. He hid the bet money and sent all his henchmen after the challenger. The man advanced without hesitation. With 1 punch, he'd drop 1. With 2 punches, he'd drop 2. He applied a sequence of blows, knocking them down one after another, followed by a series of consecutive kicks and a spinning sweep. The man pulled a hidden brass knuckle out from inside his pants. That single fight was enough for him to stop being an unknown and become a legend in the underground arenas. Flatfoot and he were making money hand over fist. And finally, the long-awaited chance to challenge the 300-kilogram brute arrived. Like the video, follow this channel, and comment part 2 for the continuation.